Or something indeed. An old lantern. But who lit it? Oh no, I'm taking it with me. Seems to work better than what I have usually. I should have taken the nitroglycerin with me, shouldn't I? I really hope that's not gonna bite me in a second. I just remembered that actually existed. Shh. Okay. Apparently those break. That's good to know, I guess. Oh god, I really wish I took the nitroglycerin with me now, because I really can't be bothered to backtrack all the way back again, but I'm probably gonna have to. Whatever, let's just keep going. We'll see if I actually need it. Oh. Hello. Anyone in need of nitroglycerin? Like, for this particular area over here, perhaps? That's just great. Yeah. I'm gonna need to backtrack, don't I? What? I know this place. What's happening to me? That's so tedious. I don't want to go all the way back. I wonder if I die if I get closer to where I need to be. I know where the nitroglycerin is, and I'm like 90% certain it's part of the answer. I'm still making weird noises even after I die. That's a bit strange, but this game's done weirder things at this point, so I shouldn't be really like too worried at this point, really. Back we go to get the thing we forgot about because I'm an idiot. Whoop. Go, go, idiot powers, combine. Change form into a person who forgets the most obvious looking item in the world. Whoop. Don't randomly explode. That would suck. I very much doubt you will, but then again, you wouldn't disappoint me if you would. You honestly would not be a disappointment to me if you randomly exploded out of nowhere. Like, that would be pretty hilarious and a pretty effective way of just scaring the ever-loving crap out of me. So that would be good, wouldn't it? Would be great. Would be fantastic. At least it's not too far away, you know? Like, at least the nitroglycerin is pretty close to where I'm gonna need it. But man. Huh. For a brief moment, I was hoping that it would just go, like, lock into place, but no. I guess not. Let's put this here. How about we put you in a little bit of a nicer place, like that. And pull it and run, basically. That was not entirely unexpected, really. That was not entirely unexpected. Am I gonna have to run all the way back again? Because that... I don't think there was a check... Oh, man. There was not a checkpoint here after getting the nitroglycerin to the place with the thing. That's just friggin' fantastic, isn't it? That's just great. I love having to run back and forth repeatedly to figure out what the actual answer is. That's fun. This is how I enjoy life. It truly is, actually. I have another idea of how I could do this, which would most likely work, which is just to throw it and close the door from a distance, but if this doesn't work, I'm going to be ending up like going back and forth a lot, and it's just going to be really irritating to me. So if I start screaming, then you know why. You know exactly why. But I should be able to throw it in. I would say so. Like from here, I should be able to do that. I imagine I have the throwing capabilities of doing that. Actually, if I like put it like sideways a bit. Oh. Well, that's incredibly ineffective. I was hoping it would roll a bit, but apparently it won't. Well, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, there's no way. Right. What am I gonna do then? Like, I imagine I need this fire, unless I can use a lantern to do it. But the moment it seems to touch the fire, it's pretty bad, so... I guess I'll try throwing a lantern or something. Can I do anything with this? I can look at it, but that's just a cave in, I guess, yeah. Right. I guess I'll try throwing a lantern. I do hope I'm not gonna have to edit a whole bunch of stuff of me backtracking back and forth over and over to get the bloody nitroglycerin in place again every single time I mess this up, because that would be tedious, wouldn't it? That would be very tedious. I'm gonna try throwing a lantern. Seems like these things go pretty far. Man, that explosion is so powerful. Is there any other way I can pull that lever or something? Because I'm gonna need to find some way to get that explosion in the right place. I'm gonna need to find some way to get that nitroglycerin in the right location to explode and not kill me. That would be good. That would be great. But how though? I have no idea. There has to be some way though, but God, who knows? Maybe there is some way that I can just stop it from exploding for a while. I wonder if I would need... Oh, wait. Maybe I can use the oil of the lanterns somehow to make the fire spread a bit further than what it currently is, because there's more than one lantern. So maybe I can use that to make it take a little bit longer. Oh! Yeah, no, okay, or maybe that happens. Maybe that's the thing that happens every now and then, I guess. Where it randomly decides to actually lock into place anyway. Thanks, game. You're a pal. You're fantastic. I wonder if it would still kill me now. If I throw it, even though it's in pretty much the exact same location. It didn't even explode. Well then. Wait, I can... So, it moves into place, but I can still get it out again. I don't understand this at all. This is bothering me. At least I won't have to go back and forth with nitroglycerin anymore. Every single time something goes wrong, because it's now just in the right location. But I'm gonna need to go back up all the way these wonderful stairs every single time I die. Which is probably equally fun, really. It's about as much fun as this, I would say. I don't understand. God, whatever. Boom. Kill me. I genuinely don't understand how this works at all. Like, it explodes when you throw a thing at it. Oh, hey. Maybe I can move this somehow. I really only have a comm radio. That's great. So, that's interesting. This is no longer on fire. This thing moves in place, but the moment I move it in place, it stops catching fire as much, apparently, and that's great. And oh, I can move this. Oh, is this a fuse? Is this a fuse we have on our hands here? Rope. Yeah, that's good enough. Rope, you go on that side. Just, like, be like that, I guess. Pull. Run. Wait. Think about life. Continue thinking about life while alive. Get the hell out of here.
Congratulations, dear boy. You arrived. You will find your escape now. Your friend is well chosen. Insanity, after all, is rare in individuals. Only in humanity as a whole is it the rule. Nietzsche. I will remain here.
Oh God, no.
This half place continues to be the only challenge to my knowledge. May you enjoy your fate, Philip. What is left of it.
Something's not quite right. I need to unlock it. This is the place where I burned red, isn't it? I think so. But where's the key? Why does she say, "Oh God, no"? As well, that doesn't really sit well with me either. Hello. Can I look at any of this? It's giving me the deja vu. Very nice. Oh, there's a thing.
Level exit open. Level exit open.
She still says it so cheerfully. Oh my God. That's great. That's just fantastic. And with all the words of red and all that good stuff. Hello! There's bound to be something in the way as I go through here because this seems too easy. And I don't trust this 1 millisecond. Or maybe I'm wrong. This seems too easy. I don't understand. Like, it seems wrong.
Like the eminence, I too am versed in poetry of the mind. And I am well chosen indeed, for there is some madness in my love and some reason in my madness. Yet I cannot help but feel unprepared. The banquet is only half-baked, the rats are only but partially squeezed, and you find me once more within this metal burning chamber. But the chamber, like the banquet, is of the mind. The only way out of it is within it. I have knocked on death's door many times before, but the both of us will this time be taking tea. It is only through pain that we know we are alive, and this time, my friend, the pain must end. Would you return to the world from which you came? Drown in the chitter-chatter? For Red's answer is no. Better to have a story and end it than never to realize it has begun.
Am I entering the incinerator?
Thank you, my friend. This is going to hurt.
Apparently so. Yeah, so that was an ending. I wonder if it's the only ending. Because that ending is silly. So yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to come up with words. I think this game was interesting, but I don't think it would have been too bad if it didn't exist. Like, I guess this is it makes it seem like you play as Red in the end, I guess. I don't know, that's like what I can make out of it, but especially after it hints to like this being from a different person's past and stuff like that. The fact that you can hear Red talking all the time. I have no idea. I don't know. Wait, 2 people voiced Dr. Richard Evanis? Interesting. But yeah, that was this game. It was a bit tedious. There were no enemies. The puzzles, like most of the hard puzzles, just consisted of finding this small blob of stuff that required that you needed to open a thing in a very, very large area. And I'll give like the box with the key on it, that was entirely my fault. But I think the other ones were just really quite subtle, I guess. It was just really hard to see. That's actually really short. Like, compared to the other Penumbra games, this game was actually really quite short indeed. And I only found 9 collectibles. And yeah, that was it, I guess. Like, it just it, the ending doesn't really sit very well with me. It's like, it doesn't feel very conclusive, and I don't really know why. It seems like there should be more. What does this do? Is this a different ending? Because that was something I was tempted to try first. Oh, there's actually more to this. That's interesting. Because I saw the door and I was like, I wonder if I can go through it. And indeed I can. So that's actually kind of interesting. I wonder if there's even more endings or if there's just these 2 then. Or if this will just take me back to this thing again. This is doing some weird things with my camera though. And everything's going white. I wonder if this will take me to Silent Hill again. Because that only happened once in the entire game, which was also a bit strange. I wonder if this is just a little extra area you can visit just for funsies. No, that's just another ending, I guess. Wow. Which, I don't know if it's any more or less confusing. Because with the one ending, it sort of feels like you're playing as Red, whereas in the other ending, you just end up on the boat again where the entire game started. Which could mean that Red and Philip are the same person? Well, there you go. Credits, wonderful. Found 5 collectibles. I think I'm just about done. I'm just gonna look up if there's any point to collecting the collectibles or not. I'm guessing probably not that much. In Black Plague, you could apparently play the shoot 'em up by entering a code that you get for getting all the collectibles. I briefly tried out the shoot 'em up because I think it was Commander ZX2 that posted the password to me in the comments. And it's interesting. It wasn't interesting enough to really make a separate video out of, and it's pretty easy to find yourself anyway. So, like, I didn't find it very interesting to look at. And next to that, there were like some concept art stuff and stuff like that in a I think it was a RAR file somewhere in the games folder, but that was interesting. And I'm guessing this game will probably have something similar as well, but there you go. I'm not going to dwell on it anymore. This was Penumbra Requiem. The only reason it took 3 hours is because I am very bad at puzzles and finding things in general. I'm actually kind of surprised it only took 3 hours. It felt like a lot longer. But maybe it doesn't count stuff like dying and stuff into the equation, which would make sense. I'm guessing it only counts time between save areas or something like that. Upon which every playthrough pretty much would take 3 hours at first, but there you go. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. That was the last game in the Penumbra series. And for now, the last game of these developers I can record. The next game that's coming out from them is Amnesia: Machine for Pigs, which I don't actually exactly know when it's coming out, but possibly somewhere this year, 2013, 2014, I don't know. If you're watching this from the future, it's actually not released yet. Very interesting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. The next time we'll be playing something else, not Penumbra, probably ever again, because we beat it. And, you know, I think overall it was okay. It was interesting. I wonder if you're probably better off playing Penumbra first before Amnesia, just so the mechanics won't feel as clunky. Because in Amnesia, everything just feels a little bit more polished all over. But there you go. I overall enjoyed Penumbra and going through all of it, so I hope you did too. And yeah, next time we'll be playing something else. Bye-bye.
Warning. New arrival detected. Warning.
Good day? Good day? Can you hear me? There is no time. Ah, Red's humor has not faded along with his pulse. Good day. Good day. Can you hear me? There is no time. Ah, Red's humor has not faded along with his pulse. The trick was played, and your mind flesh thought it was another vinyl record. And yet it is I, Red, your faithful companion. Returned not just for Christmas, but wholesale for the foreseeable future. Red's voice is lost in radio crackling. Almost boasting, telling his own hurrah blah, a bloody blah, like a good apple pie. He crumbled to the floor, and that, my friend, is how I returned to this place. A 6 foot tall and twisty tale, I'm sure you will agree. Comparable in heroism only to the greatest rescue of all, that of Red by Philip. Blah, blah, I am Dracula, blah. Like a good apple pie, he crumbled to the floor, and that, my friend, is how I returned to this place. And yet, when last we met, you cast away my advice as you might a freshly soiled child in need of a spanking. And yet, when last we met, you cast away my advice like you might a freshly soiled child in need of a spanking. Why would you come to this place, when you had all the wing rats you could masticate, and Red's low-maintenance subterranean empire to inherit? Why? Why? We are such good and lasting friends, you and I, that I cannot stay, if the pun is pardonable, mad. Mad. We are such good and lasting friends, you and I, that I cannot stay, if the pun is pardonable, mad. It is because we are such good friends that I will not break you, as I did the boring Alof before. We shall escape this place, you and I. Either that or be locked here forever. Personally, I have little preference. Personally, I have little preference. Personally, I have little preference. Two minds are better than one, they say. Yet my heavy mind is better than two. The mind boggles. Together, our 1.5 minds could rule the world. Together, our 1.5 minds could rule the world. I don't know. Red would most likely settle for a quiet place to take a nap. You understand. But choosing is best kept for beggars. Red would most likely settle for a quiet place to take a nap, you understand. But choosing is best kept for beggars. 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 This will most likely take place in old Red's mind, you understand. But glorious it will be all the same. But glorious it will be all the same. But glorious it will be all the same. So soon unison will be upon us. There will be a banquet of rat, the finest champagne. Hands will be patted and backs vigorously shook. This will most likely take place in old Red's mind, you understand. But glorious it will be all the same. Like the Eminis, I too am versed in poetry of the mind, and I am well chosen indeed. For there is some madness in my love, and some reason in my madness. Yet I cannot help but feel unprepared. The banquet is only half-baked. The rats are but partially squeezed, and you find me once more within this metal-burning chamber. But the chamber, like the banquet, is of the mind, and the only way out is within it. I have knocked on death's door many times before, but the both of us will this time be taking tea. It is only through pain that we know we are alive, and this time, my friend, the pain must end. Would you return to the world from which you came? Drown in the chitter-chatter? For Red's answer is no. Better to have a story and end it, than never to realize it has begun. For Red's answer is no. Better to have a story and end it than never to realize it has begun. Player enters furnace in an exciting manner. Thank you, my friend. This is going to hurt. Thank you, my friend. This is going to hurt. Thank you, my friend. This is going to hurt.
Thank you, my friend. This is how you say in old country is going to hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Turn it off. Ow, ow. Blah, dead.
That completes Chapter 10 of Episode 3. If there are any questions, please return to the person who recorded this, and he will be happy to record with other directions. So...